Movie trailers are made to entice you to go to the theater and buy that outrageously large bucket of popcorn. Trailers help studios to decide if the film is going to be a hit or not, and that's why studios pay attention to the number of views a trailer gets when it hits the internet. We're able to find hidden details that hint at what a film is about or what'll happen to a favorite character just by watching a trailer. Stick around to learn more about the upcoming Justice League film, and don't forget to subscribe to ScreenRant for more fun lists. Here is ScreenRant's list of 10 hidden details in popular movie trailers that went unnoticed. And before we start, can you guess this movie from these emojis? Stay tuned for the answer at the end of our video.
You and I are gonna be good friends.
Logan. Weapon X is one of the greatest X-Men out there, and since 2017's Logan will be Hugh Jackman's last outing as the mutant, we're excited to see how they end his character's story. Some things we learned from the Logan trailer don't exactly give us much hope for a happy ending though. Mutants are dying left and right, and Wolverine and Professor X are aging drastically. We can also see that Wolverine is no longer healing without the presence of scars. So what's going on with mutants? We hope they figure out what's taking out the mutants and Logan finds happiness.
Oh, yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Before Guardians of the Galaxy was even released, Marvel already announced their plans to make a sequel. The writer and director, James Gunn, vowed to keep as much of the plot of this sequel out of the trailers as possible. Still, we can learn a lot from these trailers. For instance, we see a smaller and now immature Groot, but if we look closely at a prison breakout scene, we notice he's wearing a Ravager's outfit and symbol. It looks like he might have teamed up with Yondu Udonta. Also, the new mixtape is going to kill. Just saying.
You thought this was gonna be a street fight?
The Fate of the Furious. The newest Fast and Furious film being released in 2017 is the 8th film in the franchise, and this time the variation of the name is The Fate of the Furious. Not only is there a wrecking ball scene, which we hope isn't accompanied by a Miley Cyrus song, but joining the cast is the Oscar-winning actress Charlize Theron. Theron plays bad girl Cypher, and we see from the trailer that Vin Diesel later uses the mask behind her on the wall. How far will Diesel betray his friends in this newest installment? And does he actually know what he's doing? If we don't find out in this film, maybe we'll find out in Furious 27, why not? Scheduled for release when Diesel is probably in his 80s. Spider-Man Homecoming. Last time we saw Peter Parker, he was taking down a giant Ant-Man in 2016's Captain America Civil War. Fans of Spider-Man were excited to see a pair of eyes that react, and a Parker that actually looks like he's in high school. In the trailer for Spider-Man Homecoming, we actually see a few hidden gems about the MCU. Not only did we see a bad guy in a Hulk mask, but in Parker's science class we also see a photo of Bruce Banner. If you didn't get enough Tony Stark in the trailer, Tony's dad Howard is featured in a mural in a hallway too. Blade Runner 2049. Harrison Ford will be reprising his role in Blade Runner 2049, which is sure to be an awesome film. Ryan Gosling joins him this time around, and with the short 1.5-minute trailer, we can pick up a thing or two about the film. When Gosling walks into a building, we can see it's called Vintage Building by the rug on the floor. There are also Korean words in the window, which translate to lucky or fortunate in English, and we hope that this film is both.
I'm a precision instrument of speed and aerodynamics.
Cars 3. In the second sequel of the Cars franchise, Cars 3, the team gets back together for more laughs and racing excitement. At the beginning of the newest trailer, we see Lightning McQueen in a dramatic slow-motion crash. Then, later on in the trailer, we see him in a crash again, but there are big differences between the two. The first one is during the day, and the second is at night. It looks like the first one is a dream or flashback sequence, because the colors are diluted and also the characters are not defined.
Will you come down to dinner?
No.
Beauty and the Beast. The upcoming Beauty and the Beast live-action film is a remake of the 1991 classic animated film with the same name. In the original film, the Beast was transformed from a man into a beast because of his cold-hearted and selfish ways. In the animated film, he slashes a painting of himself as an adult. But in the trailer for the upcoming live-action film, he slashes one of a young boy. Is the Beast transformed as a boy in this remake and grew into an adult beast? We'll find out soon, alongside Emma Watson.
I understand.
Justice League. Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice teased us with the Justice League team by introducing the characters in an email attachment. One character was Cyborg, who is played by Ray Fisher and will be in the upcoming Justice League film. In the trailer, we see we're going to get a flashback scene with Victor Stone. Traditionally, he should be in high school, but since he doesn't look under 18, they put him in college. Check out that Letterman jacket. Who knew Gotham City had a university? And why didn't I apply for that school?
Why is the rum gone?
Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. Since the release of 2003's first Pirates of the Caribbean film, the world wanted more films with the eccentric pirate Captain Jack Sparrow. Johnny Depp played this Oscar-nominated character in every film, and we can't imagine anyone else doing it. In the trailer, we're introduced to a character named Henry that is behind bars. We can presume this is Orlando Bloom and Keira Knightley's son, because Henry is Bloom's character's middle name. Not to mention he looks like their child. Wonder Woman. Ever since 2016's Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice, the internet has been abuzz about Gal Gadot starring in her own film. When watching the trailer for 2017's Wonder Woman, we learned that even though the DC superhero could take hits from a genetically engineered monster, she can't take a bullet. In numerous shots from the trailer, she deflects bullets in slow motion to protect others from death, but then deflects one aimed at her. Also, was there a reference to Dr. Poison in the trailer? Well, there you have it, 10 hidden details in popular movie trailers that went unnoticed. And the answer to the movie emoji is... Did you get the right answer? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to ScreenRant for more fun videos like this one. Thanks for watching.